name's Jess, and today we're going to learn the basics of how to read a compass and how to read a map and how to figure out your pace. So the first thing we want to go over is some of the basics of a compass. So on the compass itself, you have in here the little red marks are your degrees. So you want to find your degrees. So north is always going to be 0 degrees, east is 90, and south is 180, and west is 270. So you'll want to, it'll help you when you're looking for your line of sight to be able to find your degrees. Alright, so speaking of line of sight, what you want to do is right here in your compass, you've got this little line right here with the wire, and you'll want to line that up. Like say we want to look at this wall socket on the wall right there. So you'll line that up to where you see that with your dominant eye, and then you'll line this little notch up with that, and then you'll be able to see your degrees. With this compass, you can simply just place this down and then look at your degrees to tell where it is. You can kind of, the light's over here, so it's about right up 305 degrees. So, and some compasses you can do that with, some compasses you can't. But that's just the basics of this compass. And then let's go over the basics of our map. So on this map, we have our key right down here. And your key just lets you know what the basics symbols are, so that you can, if you find like a P right here and you're not sure what it means, you can go over here and look in your key and see that it's parking. This one also has tourist information, picnic sites, a public phone, a public convenience, cathedrals, and place of worship. At the bottom of your key is usually a little marker right here like this. That tells you how far a distance is. So for this key, it's 100 meters for that amount of distance. So if you need to find out how far a place is from one place to another, you can just simply mark that off and then mark your distance on there. Alright, and when you're given directions on a map, you don't always want to say left or right, or because you don't know which direction they're coming from. So you want to give a direction like north, west, east, or south. So like say you're coming from Friend Road up here, and you want to tell them how to get down here to Mango Lane. You're going to tell them to go south on Pancake Road, and then east on George Street, and follow that down to Mango Lane. That way it doesn't matter which way they're coming from, they know which direction to go. Alright, and that's your map. Now the last thing you want to do for orienteering is pacing. Pacing can be a little bit difficult, but yeah, and I'm going to have, what you're going to do is, I can't walk very well, so I'm going to have Hunter show you how to do this, but you're going to measure out 100 feet, which for us is the blue line right here to a red line down there. And I'm just going to have Hunter show you how to walk. We're not necessarily going to do his steps today. Alright, but basically he's going to put his left heel on the front of that blue line, just like that, a little bit further up. There you go, just like that. And then every time his right foot hits, he's going to count 1. So go ahead and take a few steps. That'll be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, just like that. And you want to make sure you're taking a normal pace, like your normal walk, how you would do. That way you can get an accurate count. And you want to do it 3 to 5 times, and then take the average of those to find your pace. Alright, so basically what we're going to do with that is, I have a little cheat sheet here that we've made previously, and it's got mine on it when I did do it. So you'll see that we have, each time I did it, it took me this many steps. So I just took the total of that and divided by 5, since I did it 5 times to get my average. And then I took my average and divided that into 100 to get my feet per pace, which was 4.97, which we rounded up to 5, so it'll be 5 feet per pace. Alright? And then to figure out a distance, all you're going to do is take your distance that you need to find the distance. So you take your paces times the feet per pace will give you how far you went in feet. Alright? And then also if you take, one second. If you want to convert the feet into your paces, you take the distance and you put that over your feet per pace, and then I'll give you how many paces you need to go. Alright? And that's the basics for orientation.